Practice exam 1, question 14. Use the following truth table method to determine which of the following are logically equivalent to P and Q. Show you working and be explicit in your answer. So the question appears as so. So you've got the P and Q, and then you've got these three other formulas. Which, if any of the following, is logically equivalent to P and Q, okay? So the way to do this, do a joint truth table, right? So the first thing that goes up is the list of formulas. I've got my P and Q here, and then I just list all the formulas, A, B, and C, along here. All these formulas have the same number of variables and the same variables, right? All these formulas, each of these formulas, the P and Q and each of A, B, and C, they all have only P and Q. They all have both P and Q. So you can use the same base columns for all of them, right? So after you've written these out, all these formulas out, horizontally as so, you produce the base columns, right? You've got a P and a Q, so you know there's 4 base columns, right? You have them, and then you just calculate the truth tables for each of these. So P and Q is simple, it's just true, false, false, false. It is just the truth table for P and Q itself. All right, and then it's just again, process the sub-formulas, work your way up to the major operator. What's the major operator here? It's the negation. Okay, so first I need to do not P and, not Q. So what's not P? Right, it's a conjunction of not P and not Q, so I need, since the conjuncts are themselves complex, I have to compute them first. So the opposite of P, not P, false, false, true, true. Not Q is false, true, false, true. Okay, so I'm looking at these two. False and false is false. False and true is false. True and false is false. Only true here. Okay, so that's what I'm negating. Again, this is where mistakes are often made. Make sure you, when you fill the negation out, you negate the right column. It's this one, right? The dot. So it's false, 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 true goes true, 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 false. Right? And that's the major operator. So that is the column for that formula. Because what is that formula? It is a negation. The column under the negation, the major operator negation, a few of them. The column under the major operator negation, that is the column for the formula. All right? So true, 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 false. We can say that A is not logically equivalent to P and Q. All right? Because they're not identical, logical equivalence. Two formulas logically equivalent when they have identical truth tables. All right, negation of P, hook, not Q. 1, I'm going to work out not Q. 2, I'm going to work out the hook. And 3, the negation, because the negation is the major operator. All right, so not Q, it's false, true, false, true. Now hook, so I'm just looking at P hook Q. That's ignored, right? It's P hook Q I'm working out. So it's true hook false is false. True hook true is true. And then P is false, the next two, which makes this true, right? A false antecedent suffices for the truth of the conditional. So because P is false here and here, P hook Q is true. So it's false, true, true, true. And that's what I'm looking at. Make sure, again, you're looking at the right column, negating that. True, false, false, false. Oh, hey, B is logically equivalent to P and Q, right? Because true, false, false, false. Yep. Please don't give me entries where it's ambiguous between true or false. You get marked wrong. I'm rushing because time limits, but yeah, that should true, false, false, false. Don't do what I do, do as I say. Right, make sure it's clear if it's a T or an F. If I can't tell if it's a T or an F, you get marked wrong. Okay, T, F, F, F. This is logically equivalent to this. Yes, right, that's the base one. That is logically equivalent. B is, okay, now last one. So not Q was false, true, false, true. Not P is false, false, true, true, right? true, true, false, false becomes false, false, true, true. Looking at these two, I just need one true to make it true, so it's false. False and true is true, true and false. So that's what I've got. False, true, true, true becomes true, false, false, false. Oh. This one is also. So what's the answer? Both B and C are logically equivalent to P and Q.